We're now going to be looking at types of reactions. The types are synthesis, decomposition, displacement, neutralization, oxidation, combustion, cellular respiration, and photosynthesis. If we take two elements to produce a compound, this is a synthesis reaction. If we break a compound into two elements, this is a decomposition reaction. If we start off with two reactants and end up with two products, this is called a displacement reaction. Neutralization reaction, acids and bases produce salt and water. Acid starting with H, base ending with OH. The sodium bonds with the chlorine to form a salt, and the hydrogen bonds with the hydroxide to form water. Acid and base form salt and water. Oxidation reaction occurs when one of the reactants is oxygen, such as when metal rusts. Combustion reaction is a type of oxidation reaction since oxygen is involved, but this reaction releases a large amount of energy in the form of heat. And for combustion to occur, we need fuel and oxidizing agents such as oxygen and ignition temperature in the form of heat. So the fire triangle, as we discussed before, is fuel, heat, and oxygen. They all have to exist. Combustions can be very rapid, spontaneous, or very slow. Cellular respiration is a process when chemical energy is trapped in food molecules, is released and captured in ATP. Fuel for the reaction is glucose, which comes from carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids. So carbohydrates reacting with oxygen produce carbon dioxide, water, and a large amount of energy. CO2 is released in cellular respiration. Oxygen is required in the reaction. In contrast, photosynthesis is a process where solar energy comes from the sun, is trapped and stored in chemical bonds. So it's the opposite of respiration because we take carbon dioxide with water and energy in the form of light to produce glucose and oxygen, where the main product produced is oxygen for our benefit. So can we name these types of reactions? Number one, photosynthesis. Number two, combustion or oxidation. Neutralization. Decomposition. Synthesis. And replacement.